Happy holidays and welcome back. In today's episode, we discuss the astrological forecast for the first month of 2026. The year begins as Saturn's strong influence over the personal planets finds a way to finish tasks in synchronicity behind invisible structures. The real work returns to togetherness, healing, connection, and consideration of all, which may surprisingly meet blocks, especially for those who resist the flow. Creating with passion, doing the work it takes for functional and supportive relationships, and building practices and habits for clean health and character, are always met with challenges, all for wholesome growth. Mercury, Mars, and Venus are very close to the Sun and opposite Jupiter by the full moon in Cancer on the 3rd. Safety and protection of what matters most comes to the forefront with a sentimental celebration of belonging, home, and motherhood. By the 7th, a rare aspect of both Venus and Mars cazimi in the middle of Capricorn, each starting new cycles of love and drive with maturity, and a sense of duty that requires the letting go of childish habits. With the moon on the south node in Virgo, fresh opportunities and commitment to both careers and relationships are to be expected as old ways, tools, and trends go. Mercury joins the late-night work party through the 10th, with practical ideas on how to move forward. News and messages from elders and leaders that mark their territories are highly likely. Venus is the first of the three to move into Aquarius on January 12th, aligning relationships and finances with futuristic objectives and finding a common tribe. Mercury and Mars pool muscle and mind together by the new moon in Capricorn on the 18th, to focus the energy towards real goals and ambitions. The harmonious aspect to Uranus supports risk, innovations, and breakthroughs, where there is the effective use of natural resources. Expect a message from a grandfather figure. The conjunction of Venus and Pluto on the 20th as the Sun moves into Aquarius brings forth fears and insecurities around worth, love, and the rules of engagement. Valuable resources are other times found deep underground, where it requires the support of others to make substantial progress. Evolution is found in bonds, where freak flags get some ample time to fly. A sharp sense of intuition comes in handy as Mercury joins the Sun, while the moon is on the north lunar node around the 21st. It's easier to pick up things that miss the eye, with messages from the future mostly found in silence. When a clear mind meets an evolutionary force, ideas that could change the tracks of many lives take form around the 23rd. On the same day, Mars joins the stellium, and suddenly there's a lot more to do. Good for where there were blocks and delays, but disruptive where there's aggression and lack of order. Caution as fires are probable. Protests too, with the Sun on Pluto highlighting chosen affiliations. Questions of safety and security on the days surrounding the 25th and the 26th, as the moon forms a tough conversation with Jupiter before moving into Taurus and doing the same with Mars and Pluto. How would you protect yourself in case the air gets polluted or infected, the internet shuts off, or if a ball of mass rebellion rolls? Neptune ingresses into Aries on that day, and rose-colored glasses catch a red tint, which is not as cool, compassionate, confused, or cuckoo as in the past 14 years. The sword of kindness, once upon a time, invisible and too timid, is ready to wield a powerful swing against all enemies. We are reminded that triggers such as shocks and earthquakes are part of nature, even though merciless and destructive, as the moon passes Uranus in late Taurus and into Gemini by the 28th. Constructive and problem-solving ideas are welcomed by planets in Aquarius, considering relational ethics and boundaries, not forgetting mistakes and lessons from the past.